Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. Come on in, have a seat. How is everybody doing? Hello, Michelle and Ella and Mary and Cindy and Lynn. Good evening, everybody. We're going to load our board up. And what I'm doing is a little different than what I typically do because I don't want my wreath to be as wide. So that's one of the nice things about the Unique and the Creek boards is you have some control over the size of your wreath. You can make it a couple inches wider or shorter. So that's actually pretty nice. Tina Kelly, my friend, how are you? So what we're going to do tonight, first of all, I messed up. I got to go back and fix that. Crap. Wish I'd have caught that, before, but okay. Dang it. Dang diddly. Schnot happens. Sorry about the barking, y'all. My husband just pulled up and it just gets the dogs all excited. He comes home and they act like they've been deprived of attention all day. Where is everybody? Okay. So now that we've got our board loaded, we'll just tie our ties. You didn't do a very good job of sneaking in, Mr. Chocolate. And now the dogs are wound up tighter than a banjo at a bluegrass concert. I will take a picture. My friend, she wanted to decorate the trees, do her little things to it, so I was like, okay. Because she has her own little tchotchkes and things that she wants to put with it to kind of make it to go with her own decor. Y'all know what I mean? Miss Mary, I promise I will show it to y'all. How about let that be the first thing and I'll show y'all in person Wednesday when I'm live. How about that? Because Mondays I'm kind of on a little bit of a time crunch for those that are in the VIP group. All right. We are going to need 20 pieces of mesh. As soon as I find a rotary cutter. Let me get my coffee out of the way. And I'm going to cut it 25 inches because I want a nice ruffle. Hello, come on, what's going on here? So what I'm doing tonight is I'm taking leftover mesh, because during Christmas time, Laurie uses a lot of white snowball mesh. So for those of you that get kits, you can gather up your leftover white snowball mesh to make a wreath like this. One of the kits she released this week had this ribbon in it, and you should have plenty of ribbon left over to be able to do this. If you don't, I think you should. Because you should be able to at least make 2 wreaths out of a roll of ribbon. No problem. Alright, so let's get our roll and ruffle on. And put our tutu on. One of the things that drives me crazy, y'all, when I make wreaths is ending up with a bunch of leftovers from previous projects. So I'm trying to help y'all kind of use those leftovers and turn them into another beautiful wreath. If that makes sense to y'all. This is going to be a super cute wreath, y'all. Super cute. "25 inches. For the longest time, y'all, I have, and I still, problem is I still have a lot of wreath supplies. Oh, I'd want to remind y'all, Wednesday night, I'm going to be doing a giveaway as well. So tune in. I almost forgot. said, I'm a little crunched on time on Monday night, but that's okay. Anyway, so Wednesday night I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a 3-pack of the Halloween wreath attachments that I made, y'all. So join in for that. But anyway, so it got to the point though that I've stared at stuff that I've had for umpteen years, y'all, and it doesn't get used because I get excited about buying new stuff. I know there's a lot of people out there like that too. And I just don't, I mean, there's no point in it being like that. So for a long time, I focused on using my leftovers, leftovers only to get rid of them. And when you focus on just using your leftovers, all you have to do is pretty much maybe buy a sign and a wreath board. So like I said, for this project, if you've gotten some of the kits from Laurie, she loves the snowball mesh. That's why I said, well, I'll do one with the snowball mesh and buy a different sign to help inspire y'all to use some of those leftovers. And then if you didn't buy a kit, that's okay. You can still get the ribbon and mesh from uniqueinthecreek.com. I'm ready for October, y'all. I am excited. I have bunch of projects for y'all, and I went shopping. Yes. It's kind of like having excess baggage laying around and I just don't need it. I've got ribbon that people have probably never seen before because I've been making wreaths for so long. I just need to do a bunch of de-stash boxes and let people appreciate what ooh, so pretty already. It's so pretty, so nice, so pretty. By the way, when you do your shopping this week, get you a monster bootay. Yes, ma'am, Miss Tracy. I've been doing this since I've been doing making wreaths since 2008. I did it as been doing it part time. I started doing it part time as a business in 2010, and then I went fully full time in 2016. So yes, I have been doing this for a couple minutes. Nice and pretty. Do y'all see how pretty this is? The first, yes, I do. I remember the first thing I ever made with mesh. And believe it or not, I was the first one to ever do this. Um, I made a cemetery saddle with 21-inch mesh. And I probably used 3 rolls of mesh if I remember correctly about that. I think I used 3 rolls of mesh. I crammed that mesh onto that cemetery saddle. It was one of the cemetery saddles from Hobby Lobby. I crammed that on there, y'all, and then I took flowers and I spiked it in between the mesh, and yeah. And the person that I had made it for, it was so pretty they kept it. And I was actually pretty proud of that. Alright, so I got one more piece of mesh. I already cut the ribbon, but I didn't dovetail it. I'll dovetail it real quick because that's not a big deal. But I cut the ribbon 14 inches. If you think you're running slim on ribbon from a kit, whatever, you can cut it just 12 inches. That's fine. Look how pretty that is, y'all. I have to ask a question. I kind of do. Why is it intimidating to learn how to sew? I have to ask because I like to understand people's points of views on things, because just because I don't think it's intimidating doesn't mean to other people. But so I'm just kind of curious. So can y'all help me out here? If you don't know how to sew, why are you intimidated to learn? You know what? And it's not like they make a left-handed sewing machine, so that I could see with your left-handed dominant how that would make it difficult. Yeah, I could see that. I get that. Lynn, I don't like ripping stuff apart either. I get that. My grandmother taught me how to. Well, she tried harder to teach me to sew when I was younger, and of course, when I was younger, I wasn't interested. But now that I'm older, I mean, I do quite a bit of sewing, as y'all know. It's just snowball mesh, Miss Judy. Just snowball mesh. I used to make quilts all the time, Miss Carla. Now I make little baby quilts, and that's about it. All right, so I cut my ribbon 14 inches, and I cut 15 of each color on the outside. We're going to double them up and rock and roll around and put our ribbon in. Well, I just think there's a time to sew and there's a time to use a hot glue gun. Y'all know what I mean? I've seen people hem drapes with a hot glue gun, but I'm here to tell you that that's not going to happen for me because I pay too much for mine. I'm not going to sit there and spend as much money on drapes and then hem it with a hot glue gun. Ooh, I made a pillow when I was in high school or junior high. We had to take home ec, and we had to sew that pillow by hand, and that was the most painful experience ever. I'm here to tell you that if I ever sew anything, yes, it's done on a sewing machine because otherwise I'm not doing it. Ain't happening. I admire those that hand quilt and do that. Their perseverance and patience and go with your bad self. I think that's like awesome. That's just like people sculpting these little characters with the foam clay and whatnot. Like, I'm giving kudos all the way around. Y'all know what I mean? Hey sis, what's going on? My hands cramp up, but sometimes once I get past the cramping, it's okay. Sometimes. Take a little bit of arthritis medicine and go on. Ooh, the base is so pretty, so nice, so pretty. Oh no! I would have had the scissors out, chomping away, and yeah. Ooh, Miss Lynn, don't want your bad self with that hand sewing. Have at it. And some people, y'all can make some perfect stitches hand sewing. Can't even tell that, you know, you would think they were done by a machine. No, thank you. No, Deb, it's sitting up in the closet. Both of them to get fit to wait to get fixed. I need to do that in case the one that I have breaks down like ASAP. There's nothing wrong with my new sewing machine, but you just never know. What it is, it's the feeder dog locked up. So I need to take it and get it fixed. Because I cleaned it out. There's nothing sitting under the feeder dog keeping it from moving. So at least not that I can find. All right, so there's 10 ties left. And because they're so close in the center, we're just going to put one piece of ribbon in each tie. And I found out that that actually works out pretty well toward the center so it doesn't get over ribboned. And I've never like really made anything for myself. I need to make myself a quilt, a t-shirt quilt, because I've got a lot of t-shirts that people have given me over the years, and I need to make a t-shirt quilt with them. Yes, all the supplies are from uniqueinthecreek.com. Y'all can hit my affiliate link. It's in the title to the video. And go shopping. So y'all see, I really think, like I said, that just using one piece of ribbon in each tie in the center, it is plenty because the ties are so close together. They have anything interesting? Last time I went to my Home Goods, it looked like it was rated like a Black Friday sale. I love Gabby wearing her sweaters. Anybody else put their doggies in dog sweaters? We've tried to put sweaters on our dog Chica, and she looks like a frozen statue. She doesn't think she can move once she gets one on. Well, I have to drive quite a ways to get to different stores. All right. Look at how perfect that is, y'all, in size and everything. Isn't that cute? Let me get my hole punch out. There is a hanger on the back of this. We'll use that for one of the pipe cleaners. And instead of like, I don't want to perfectly center this because I want to put a bow on it. If you don't want to put a bow, you don't have to, because look, it's cute. You can zha-zha it up without adding a bow, right? But I want to add a bow, so I'm going to hoist him up into the wreath a little bit. You could also like go off to the side a little bit, put several bows. Let go. Thank you. Let it snow, let it snow, let it... One of these days, y'all are going to be going, why isn't Jackie live? Oh, she's in Facebook jail. She was singing to us again. I can see this happening. Alright, so down here at the bottom, I'm going to take my metal hole punch, like very close to the bottom. And I'm going to use a red pipe cleaner so the color won't stand out on my snowman. To make sure that my wreath attachment, whatever I'm using, doesn't slide down, y'all, because sometimes that happens, I always take the first pipe cleaner and I put it above to hold it up. Does that make sense? Instead of like straight below. Like my first pipe cleaner is in the hole that's up here. Miss Tina. Let me check my time here. Oh, I got 20 minutes left. Okay. All right, to upscale this project a little bit, I'm going to show you a couple options. This is my favorite pick from Hobby Lobby because there's green in the Snowman there. I love this pick. This one's from Hobby Lobby. You could use this pick. Like so. Or you could use flex tube. Which is what I'm going to use to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. And I'm going to use silver to kind of resemble shiny snow. Leave me my flex tube alone, Chris. Don't go hating on my flex tube. Flex tube hater. And I'm going to cut it 24 inches. My friend that I was making it for, the hot cocoa centerpiece, she wants to decorate the trees to go with her decor, so. Yep. So I said, okay. Alright, so we're going to loop this in here, y'all, just like a bow. Quick and easy. And we're going to put 2 in each tie. And that's to kind of put some more shine toward the outside. It kind of looks like the wind blowing the snow around. Chris, you're going to learn to like flex tube whether you like it or not. Just letting you know. Eventually you'll catch on. You'll like the flex tube and in the meta we can... Tina! Tina, do you have a SKU for snowball mesh? Tina? Oh, Tina. Teresa, that's what I did. I bought the mesh outside the kit. I also bought the ribbon outside the kit. The ribbon came in one of the kits, and I bought the ribbon outside the kit. Did Tina leave us? Lynn, do you mind seeing if you can go grab a SKU for the snowball mesh? Yeah, I think in Unique in the Creek you could just search for snowball and several different choices of mesh will come up. When I get mesh, I buy multiples. But I like my wreaths to be pretty full. Also, but on an oval frame, you need 20 pieces of mesh, so you need to cut to use just one roll, you would cut it 18 inches to use just one roll of mesh. There's my Tina Kelly. Whew. I thought you abandoned me, Tina. I was concerned. I'm sitting here acting like the 2-year-old that can't find their mom at the fair. Why? Why? Why would you challenge me to do such a thing? Why, Chris? Why? Okay, just for the record, Chris, every wreath that I have made here is minimalist for me. My husband can vouch for that. I try to not go too over the top. I'm trying to do budget friendly wreaths with y'all. That look cute and fun. Speaking of budget friendly that looks cute and fun, I found some Green Monster picks this weekend as I was shopping. Like, I have my wreath projects planned out for y'all. Anytime that you want to see them advance so that you can go ahead and get your supplies from Unique in the Creek, I can do that. No problem. And by the way, I do minimalist wreaths mostly when I do the rectangle board stuff. See, I like how that looks like icicles, snow, and wind blowing. Five minutes. Okay. Let me grab my easy bow maker. And my extra long pipe cleaner. And let's make a bow for him. And we're just going to go with some nice 7-inch loops. We're just going to do a nice simple bow. Well, as far as I'm concerned, y'all are all VIPs to me. Does that matter, Chris? doesn't sound like a kit. That sounds like a D-stash. That sounds like a D-stash box of fall supplies. I think we're just going to put that right here over him, y'all. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, we'll go off to the corner. We'll let the green show through. It'll be okay. We love Tina Kelly. She's our hero. Anybody that's ever hung out with me, keeping me in check, y'all, is like a full-time job. My husband, he's chiming in. He goes, yep, definitely. Y'all have no idea. Okay, so the other reason that I put a bow is to put the little finishing touch on the wreath, y'all. Because putting this bow on actually gives it a balance. Because what is a snowman without snowflakes? She's Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman. We wonder what the skew is, and she answers. Wonder Woman. Here to save our day. Let's cut the fishing line off. Because we don't need it. These are actually really cool, y'all, because they're foam. So they're ultra lightweight. They won't break during shipping. I have bought snowflakes before, and they were very rigid, and they break during shipping. So I really like these. You know, plus, when it comes to making a wreath, size matters. Size matters, y'all. So this is actually really cool because these are, like I said, they're foam, so they're going to be really easy to put in. Because all I have to do is come down here to my pipe cleaner. And I'm just going to tie my pipe cleaner around the foam, and it ain't going nowhere, and nobody's going to see the pipe cleaner. Just like that. Isn't that neat? And it ain't coming off, y'all. Ta-da! Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And I'll go back on this particular wreath and I will cut the pipe cleaners off. Wednesday, we're going to do something with a green monster, y'all. Okay? Wednesday's going to be Green Monster Day. Alright? Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will see y'all again Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time, y'all. Y'all have a great... Oh, really quick, I want to show y'all. Do y'all remember the lollipop? I taught y'all the lollipops. Check this out. With the swirl and some bling. Look how pretty that is. Just to inspire y'all. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Just wanted to inspire y'all further to do the lollipops. Alright, see y'all Wednesday night. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Bye, everybody.